Hey guys, want to welcome y'all back to Texas Silver. Unless you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you would, subscribe to the channel if you like the content, or if you've watched my videos for a while, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Share the videos, that way you might have a friend or colleague or family member that you think would benefit from this. Also, it helps out the channel. If you could, also comment below. It helps others that watch the video and obviously helps the channel as well. And if you could hit the bell notification, that way you're notified when I drop the next video. So let's get into this. This weekend I had an appointment in Houston, and I went to a Walmart and a Sam's just to kind of see. I've been hearing about shortages when it came to certain things, and so after I'm done talking here, I have video footage of what I came across. Okay, but what everyone's talking about is there's shortages when it comes to paper products, as in like toilet paper, your paper towels. There's also food shortages that are being talked about. So you have like 90 shipping container cargo ships that are offshore waiting to be unloaded. And that seems to be what everyone's saying is the reason for some of these shortages. There's talks about shortages of drivers and personnel to unload these carriers. But I mean, who knows what's really going on? But what we do know is that the shelves are becoming more bare. So I don't know if this is happening in your area. Comment below. Let us know what's happening in your area. It wasn't happening so much in my area, but I'm in a small rural town. And so a lot of these bigger cities, I think, obviously have more demand on these big box stores. And so they're the ones that are going to be emptied out first. I remember during the winter storm that happened here in Texas last year, everyone got wiped out in the inner cities, and we got wiped out here as well, but the inner cities got wiped out quicker than what we did. We were still probably a day or two behind what everyone else was experiencing. So if you live in the inner cities, for sure, you need to pay attention to this video. Okay, so the supply chains are already, stressed, and when you go to the stores, a lot of these products aren't available or are in short supply, and nothing's happened, ladies and gentlemen. So just think what happens if this health thing kicks back up this winter, which more than likely it's going to. It always gets worse in the winter time. Or we have another power outage like we had last year. If we're almost out of hurricane season, but if we have floods or whatever, name the event. So the supply chain is already strained. So just imagine if this happens again this year, it's going to be even worse, and the shelves will be emptied even quicker. So what I'm getting at is, if you need these items, get them now while they're available. So from what I'm understanding, a lot of these grocery store chains are only getting 50 to 70% of what they order actually in. Okay, so it's going to take them longer once these items are gone to get them replaced. Everyone's going to be trying to order, and it's just going to take them time to restock the shelves. So if you need canned goods, dried goods, if you need paper towels, toilet paper, baby wipes, baby supplies, stuff like that, get it now while it's available. Don't wait till everyone's rushing to the store to get this stuff. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to kind of let the video do most of the talking, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I feel a storm is coming. I hope you have your life raft, and I guess we'll get into what I saw out in Houston. All right, guys. Hey, I had to come to Houston. I had a doctor's appointment today, and there hadn't really been shortages that I've noticed in my town, but like I said, I'm in a pretty small town. So these places probably aren't picked over all that much, but I'm here in Sam's in Houston, and I just wanted to show y'all this. But all these spots right here are where the paper towels and toilet paper used to be. They do have some, but then they also have this sign up here that says you're limited one per customer. So all these are completely empty. And then I'm gonna walk over here. So this one right here is empty. this one here, and this is what they do have, is this small little section. So if you're needing butt wipes or toilet paper, you might want to go out and get it. I don't know if this is going to continue, probably, but I think this winter is going to get bad. I think this health crisis will probably kick back up again, and everyone's going to sprint out to these stores. So I would stock up on some of these paper items that you're going to need, and I'm going to go to the meat section and stuff like that and check that out as well. Okay, so I went to the meat section. It wasn't too bad. It was a little bare right when I got here, but then there was an employee that was restocking it. So meat wasn't too bad, so I'm not going to show you all that, but it definitely wasn't as full as it normally is. Another good thing to pick up at Sam's and stuff for like spices and all that, because you know, if stuff starts going south, you definitely want some flavor for your food. You don't want to just be eating bland stuff. I picked up some aspirin, some vitamins. You know, they have diapers and wipes, so if you have kiddos, you know, they're still in diapers, that might be something you want to stock up on, because, you know, if this craziness kicks back up, those are the things that are going to go first, especially baby wipes and stuff like that. But I'm going to head over to the local Walmart that's here and see if there's anything going on there shortage-wise. So stay tuned. All right, so another thing, you can get like your canned food, dry canned food and dry items here as well. But a lot of times at these stores like Sam's, Costco, if you're buying name brand, and I've learned that my local grocery store chain, if you buy their generic brand or their brand, it's actually cheaper, even though you're buying in bulk here. A lot of times you don't save as much as you think you are. So I went back because I was like, you know what, I'm kind of low on paper towels, so I actually do need them. And I went back over and they literally have one brand, so they don't even have the brand that I normally get. So that could be another thing too. You're just going to be limited on, you know, the brand of the ones that you normally get. So they had that, and they only had like 3 brands of toilet paper. So even if it is available, you're probably going to be limited on the brand that you end up buying. Let's see. Another good thing to get here is you can get your protein powders here, your hygiene items, you know, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, stuff like that. I like going to Sam's. Another thing that I get here too that's really big, if you own a pool, or also I had a video talking about how to make bleach. For the price, the chlorine granules, you can't beat the price here. So my membership is paid for when I just buy 1 bucket of the granules. So I know people will say that, you know, they don't shop at these places because you have to get the membership. Well, as soon as I buy, you know, 1 bucket of the pool granules, pool shock, it's paid for itself. But if you want an 85-inch TV, they got a bunch of those. So, you know, maybe you can get that for Christmas. All right, so I made it over to the local Walmart that's here in Houston area. And, you know, there are some things that are missing, but definitely the shelves aren't completely, you know, they're not completely packed. And all it's here's the bacon there, you're missing a bunch there. But, I mean, all it's gonna take is one event for people to go, you know, crazy, and, you know, this stuff's not available. You know, here's some more. So it's not horrible, but I mean, it's definitely not completely packed. Same thing with the cheese. I guess there's, you know, some missing stuff down there. It's not too bad. But yeah, just you know, normally when you come in here, there's, you know, every spot is full if they're able to fill it up. You know, and there's gaps now. So obviously there's issues with, you know, getting some of these products, especially your perishable items. But yeah, there's some space down there. And so just know that if you live in the inner cities, that this stuff's probably going to get wiped out really quick. All it's going to take is one more health scare or whatever this winter, and this place will get wiped out. So just keep your fridges and pantries full, and just be ready for the next crazy time ahead. heads our way. Okay, I made it to the aisle here, the tissue and paper towel and all that aisle. And, you know, there are some empty shelves. It's not horrible, but like I said, it could, you know, easily be wiped out. All it's going to take is, you know, for a couple people to start posting on Facebook or social media that, you know, that there's shortages and you better go get your butt wipes, go get your toilet paper and paper towels and cleaning products. But for the most part, I'd say it's probably about 75% stocked, maybe 50. Here's the cleaning aisle. Looks like they're good on all this stuff. But remember, your bleach, your Lysols, all that stuff got wiped out last time, so get that if you need it. But like I stated before at Sam's, yeah, they got plenty of big screen TVs. There's no shortage of those. So you won't be able to eat or wipe your butt, but you can watch TV on a big screen. You can watch the end of the world on the big screen. We're headed over to the ammo. All right, so I made it over to the ammo aisle, and no surprise here, but pretty much wiped out. There's some 22, like 1 or 2 boxes of some high caliber rifle rounds, but mainly shotgun rounds, and all that stuff is starting to kind of come back into stock. So just keep hitting up your sports stores, and if your Walmart sells ammo, sometimes you can get lucky. You can also ask and figure out when the truck comes. Like around here, Academy Sports and Outdoors is a big vendor that we shop for ammo, and they tell us when the trucks are coming, so you can always ask them and try and figure out. That way you can get early in line to get that stuff. And it's crazy. The Academy here, literally, there will be people already lined up at like 6 in the morning waiting for it to open up at 8 or 9, and they'll actually have a list of all the ammo that they got in on a whiteboard. So I don't know if you have that in your area, but definitely start stocking up on security if you're low on it, because all it's going to take is one little spark and all that stuff's going to disappear again. But yeah, it's definitely in low supply, so if you can get your hands on it, get it. And another thing you can do is you can, you know, maybe buy ammo for firearms that you don't own, because you could always trade and barter with it. So that's a thought too. Even though you don't have a specific caliber, you might have someone that needs it. So I'm going to get out of here and get some other things done. All right, so I'm on my way back from Houston. I'm going to stop at a place. It's an icon in Texas, but the place is called Buc-ee's if you've ever been here. But anyways, this place is massive. It's probably the biggest gas station you've ever seen, but I'm going to let y'all look at this because it's crazy. But anyways, if you come to Texas, you need to check this place out because it's crazy. It's really neat. But here we go. So look at how many gas pumps are here. It's probably 200-300 pumps. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go inside and let y'all have a look around. But I needed some diesel, so gotta stop at Buc-ee's. So let me go ahead and put some diesel in Old Blue, and then we'll go inside this place. All right, we're filling up Old Blue here outside of Buc-ee's, and I forgot to show y'all this when I was in Walmart, but whenever you go out, I'm gonna highly recommend you got this on you. All right, I carry it's a SIG P365, and then also you always want to have extra fuel for it. All right, and then I didn't cover this yesterday, but with my truck, I always have an additive. I do this power service clean diesel additive, and I guess it helps with the combustion, lubricates the injectors and stuff like that, and it just cleans it. So I'd recommend, if you have a diesel engine, to do additives and stuff, because a lot of the fuels these days don't have everything that the vehicles need to run good, and it's going to help with fuel economy and power and all that other stuff. But wow, look at this. Let's see where we're at on this thing. We're almost full. Yeah, so gas is going to keep going up. Probably get near $100. Let's see where it stops. Oh, about 85 bucks. We'll fill her up. I wasn't quite on E. I probably had just under 3. I probably had under a quarter of a tank. All right, let me get this done. This place is like the size of a small Walmart. They have everything. But we'll go inside. Check this out. All right, so look at the prices here. What is it? 79 cents for a small bag, 99 cents for a large bag. Large bag is 20 pounds, small one's I think 10 pounds. So that's a really good price on that. They got everything. They have deer corn, wood. They got barbecue pits. They sell these little mini ones. All sorts of, they have the little bucky chairs. But yeah, this store is massive. So let's walk around, but they have barbecue sandwiches that they make. Fresh. So they have all this stuff they make fresh. And then this is all the beef jerky. All the different types of beef jerky. So then they sell all sorts of different household items. You got your cowhide rugs. I mean, it's just unreal everything that this place has. A really cool store. If you ever come to Texas, come check it out. And here's all your Buc-ee's memorabilia. It's a beaver. That's what this thing is. You even have stuff for the dogs, stuff for the kiddos. But yeah, this store has everything. They even have hunting stuff. Oh, those are pretty cool. Get you a go bug out bag here. But yeah, all this just, and this is the brand that they carry. They used to carry, I think it was Yeti, but they moved on to whatever this brand is now. They even have a women's clothing line. So another thing they're known for is all their different, man, they got quail eggs and pickled okra and jams and jellies, and I mean, it's just unreal. But they have their own brand of pretty much everything. Don't have their own wine though, I guess. And then all this are all these different snacks and candies. So anyways, like I said, if you're ever in Texas, really cool place to check out. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. This place is a madhouse. Okay, before I get out of here, one last thing. So they have these fire pits that are really good quality. They're expensive, but they're really well made. Good metal, it's good and thick, and then they also have all their barbecue pits. So, okay, for real, I'm out. I'm headed to a buddy's house to make another video. So, y'all take care.